In today's video, I set off on the Alaska leg of my Pan-American road trip.
We're going, little buddy. We're going.
But things go south pretty much immediately.
I am hearing a weird sound.
This is not how I pictured day one.
Holy crap.
But first, let's rewind. I still need to pack everything for my trip.
This is Vilk's portable crate. The things I do for the dog. Vilk's stuff. Water for the dog. Water for me. Toy. Sit. Take. Good kids. Yeah, good boy. So I'm gonna take him out for a little walk. We had a big walk this morning and lots of training. But I just want to make sure that he's completely out of it before we hit the road so he can just take a nap, right? Down, down, down. Yes, good boy. Here you go. Oh, yes. You ready to go? I think you're ready to nap, little boy. I think we're ready to nap.
Okay, this is it. Leaving my cozy little cabin in Washington and heading for the Canadian border. This is the real beginning. But the first stop that I'm gonna make is Whole Foods, because I'm bougie like that and I need to stock up on my chia seeds and flaxseed before I go up to Alaska.
My plan for day one was to drive to the Canadian border, cross it, and that's about it. My last experience crossing into the United States had been so horrific. My hands and my forehead against the wall, my legs outstretched, how much money I make, who pays me, where my family lives, and then they take me to another room where I get fucking handcuffed. I got handcuffed. That I was worried I would get interrogated again, and so decided to give myself the entire day just to cross the border from the US into Canada.
We're going, little buddy. We're going.
I am hearing a weird sound, and I really hope it is not a flat tire. You hear it? Oh, it is something in the tire, but I can't see okay because there's roadworks and I'm in the middle of them, so I'm just gonna have to keep going. It just looks wrong, and not a flat tire. 10 minutes after leaving. Okay, it's gone quiet now. Well, I'll just pull over and check. Okay. Let's just pull over here real quick. It seems fine. I think it was just the loose rock from all the gravel that's lining this road right now. Just keep driving, see what happens. Go back! Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Okay, more strange sounds. Hang on. What is happening? I'm just gonna stop and look underneath.
Oh yeah.
Well, nothing's like hanging off in a weird way. I just hear this like thud, thud, thud once in a while, especially when accelerating.
Found it. Holy crap, if I kept on driving, we would have had a serious problem.
So these bolts have basically come loose and we're on the verge of falling off. Miraculously, not a single one did, but this is a big issue. This is a big issue. So it seems that when we put the new wheels on, we just didn't screw them in properly. I just messaged Brian to see if there's anything that he can do to help me. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Tug. 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 Okay, Brian said that he will be here in about 45 minutes to an hour and help me out with this mess. And it's only sinking in now. What could have happened if I hadn't stopped? it was this close to falling off. And imagine, holy crap, imagine if this wheel had fallen off. I'm sure I would have had an accident. I'm sure I would have had an accident. Oh, honestly makes me feel sick to my stomach.
So it turned out that when I put my new wheels on just a few days before, I had clearly not torqued them down properly. It seemed like I had, but it's likely that the torque wrench gave me a false positive. And with a poorly attached wheel, I ended up in this position.
That's Tony! Hi, Tony! I feel like if I hadn't stopped right this second, I could have crashed.
Yep, you could have, because it would have fallen off.
It looks nasty, hey? Really close.
Yeah, well,
Came
so the
really
wheel
close.
is not going to be good anymore because the
Yeah.
holes are too big.
Yeah. Hello! Thanks for coming. Maybe. So how far can I go with this setup?
We'll get you over to the shop.
Okay.
And then we'll look at, how fast and what we can get you set up with for long-term
Okay.
solutions.
Well, needless to say, I am going neither to Whole Foods nor to Canada today. Today I am going to Brian's workshop to get this wheel thing figured out because, yeah, I can't believe how lucky I was just now. First of all, for not crashing, and that was very close. And second of all, for being so close to Brian's workshop that they could just drive over and help me out, because this is far more than just a flat tire. Yep, far more. I may need a completely new set of wheels. Let's see. Home sweet home. Well, we have a new plan. Brian generously offered to lend me his tires off the pickup truck, which are nice all-terrain tires, and that is the fastest solution that we could come up with so that I can get back on the road either today or tomorrow. I mean, I'm not going to be crossing into Canada tonight. That's just impossible, but maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe tomorrow morning? Would that be okay? Yeah?
Nothing's coming off. There's this tire going in here.
Yay! The new tires are on. We're just gonna go to the other workshop to get a spare, and then I believe I can keep going. Thank you so much. Thank you for saving me. Thank you. So I actually have a hotel booking for tonight over in Canada, just across the border, because I thought, you know, in case anything goes wrong like it did last time when I crossed an international border, I just want to have a hotel room prepared, ready to stay in. So I'm not gonna make it. It's too far. It would mean arriving close to midnight. It's just too late, and it's not fair on the puppy, and also I'm feeling a bit anxious, honestly, so I just made this hotel booking here close to Seattle. So I'm gonna stay here tonight, and then we're gonna wake up nice and early tomorrow, and we're gonna keep going. That's the new plan. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Go back. Well, hilariously, I did make it to Whole Foods. Yeah, we made it. Oh my God, you lifted your leg. He just lifted his leg like a big dog for the first time ever. Well done. Well done, you big boy. Such a big boy. Yeah, well done, you. Thank you so much. Groceries are done. Let's go to our hotel. Yeah, 20 more minutes. And then we get to get out of the car.
Whew, what a day. Needless to say, we are not in Canada. We are in Bellevue, close to Seattle. And I am not even disappointed. I am just grateful that nothing serious actually happened, that we are healthy and safe, and that we're on a beautiful adventure. I could sit here thinking, you know, oh, what if I had kept on driving? What if the wheel had come loose? What if we had crashed? But I realize with every step of the way that the more you ask yourself, what if this, what if that, the more you're just planting seeds of doubt in your mind. And with an expedition mindset, you can't do that. You just have to keep going forward. You just have to I have to put this behind us and move on and hope that tomorrow is a better day. So I'm not gonna think, what if I have trouble at the border like last time? No, I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna wake up nice and early tomorrow. This little boy is properly knocked out after the events of today. He's so tired. We're gonna wake up early tomorrow at 6 a.m. and go for that border crossing and hopefully get into Canada. All right. Well, I'm just gonna join the snooze ball because he's got a great idea, which is to go to sleep. Yeah, you have a great idea. I feel like I'm about to wash off the grime and stress of yesterday. You coming in? You coming in? I don't think you'll love it. And I don't want a wet dog in my car. Last time I get to use a hairdryer for a very long time. I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh. Crisis averted. Fetch. Good boy. Come. Yeah, good boy. Take two. We had a very intense morning. An hour and a half of training, exercise, play, just so he gets worn out and sleeps. Baby, spin. Good boy. We're about 5 miles away from the border, and just in case it's a long one, I thought we would stop here for maybe a quick half an hour for a bit of running around and playing and just being outside, because if past experience is anything to go by. After they'd checked my car, they'd checked my body, pretty much my insides. They asked me all the questions they could think of about my private life, and then they handcuffed me? For what? No, I am not giving in to the what ifs. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I have all the right documents. It's all perfectly legal. I'm here legally. I'm just a freaking tourist. It will be fine. It'll be fine. Hey, Vil, come. Yeah. Fetch. Good boy. Come. Die. Drop it. Good boy. Spin. Good boy. Yes. Well, this certainly doesn't strike me as the kind of road that would lead to a big international border crossing. I mean, it's just a lot of cornfields. But don't judge a book by its cover, I guess. Well, I guess this is the border crossing. And the line. If there's one thing I started to get anxious about on this trip based on previous experience, it's the border crossings. Even more so than breakdowns. So I was just hoping that this one would go smoothly. Next in line. Got all the documents ready. Let's see how this goes. Made it. I made it. I made it. I'm in Canada. And they didn't give me any issues. That was really smooth. Just a few basic questions. And the border official actually even gave me some tips. He was like, just make sure that you're back before the snows in October, because it can get dangerous in the mountains, and he was really concerned and really kind. This is a world of difference compared to what I had to go through entering the United States. Man, I'm so relieved. Now that I'm in Canada, I've just been running a few errands, so I just got a SIM card in that little shop over there. Got Vilk some bones, got some bear spray. Now I just need to fuel up, get a little bit of food, and then we're gonna go and camp somewhere for the first time in Canada. Okay, tonight's campsite is just a nice campsite about 50 miles away from the border. I really thought that we would have some trouble while crossing into Canada potentially, but we didn't. So got here around 4 o'clock, went for a little swim with Vilk, and now we're just chilling. Tomorrow is a big day of driving. I'm heading up north, far north. But for now, we're just enjoying the day. Beetroot is the best thing in the world. Oh. First day in Canada. I am so grateful that things turned out the way they did over the last couple of days, you know. I guess I could just sit here thinking in terms of what ifs, you know, what if I hadn't noticed that wheel problem? What if I had continued driving? What if I had crashed? And on and on and on and on. But ultimately that kind of thinking doesn't lead you anywhere. It just leads down a downward spiral. So instead of thinking in terms of what ifs, I'm just gonna think in terms of what's to come. And there's so much amazing stuff to come. I'm so excited, and I'm so lucky to have this support network that I do, to have this little guy. And I just have to put what happened behind me and just dive into this expedition mindset that I've decided I'm gonna follow on this leg of the journey. I just have to keep looking ahead and keeping a smile on my face, knowing that this is an absolutely beautiful opportunity to do something amazing. I'm happy. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that we're in Canada. We made it. And there's so much more to come. This honestly feels like a new beginning. I keep having to remind myself that right now I'm on an expedition. What ifs aren't going to help me much. The best thing to do right now is to look ahead with focus and intention.
All right, you ready? Go.
And just keep going north.
Alaska isn't waiting up for us, is it? It's not. Oh, this was a beautiful campsite.